Can't start until you get this, bro. What's up? What's up? What's going on out there? A rare Wednesday night show. Craziness. Kyle's got to shower real quick. I guess that's a little bit more info than we needed. What's going on, Ad? What should you be doing? You should be here, bro. What's going on, Kyle? And Jesus, what's going on, Jesus? And maybe Fats or Trelise is in here at some point, I'm sure, or somebody else. I don't know. I know somebody else is lurking around. Ad, what you need to be doing, Ad? I provided all this entertainment tonight. Oh God. Yeah, all sorts of crazy things going on out there I was not aware of. But I did pick it up today, so you know how that goes. I do want to provide all right, we'll get you out of here quick. I don't know. I don't plan on being on too long. I don't know. We'll see how long. And not too long. I don't know what even that means, but I don't plan on being on for 2 hours or something like that. I just wanted to do a quick little show because I thought there was some funny things floating around out there. And I do have my sub 3 combat from a long time ago. One of my original purchases. Bracelet. I don't even know what number this is. I gotta look to see. This is one of my first. Yeah, go grab a beer. What's up, Watchman? What's happening, bruh? I'm just trying to see what number my wrist offering is. Man, I fell in love real quick with these combat versions. What's up, Trap? What's going on? Bam. Anybody that wants to come up, you're more than welcome to. The more the merrier. This should be a pretty funny show. I just wanted to see what number this Sabako was. I'm wearing a sub 3 today. 26633. For this bad boy. This is what I had on. For the combat. I've worn this before. You've seen it before. This is what made me. Actually, this is what made me. I bought this first. And this is what made me buy the X-Wing combat. There we go. There we go. What's up? What's up?
What's up, bro?
What's happening?
Not much. Just hold on, let me get my screen. I was just left out of a meeting.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we had a Zoom meeting for our church. One
right.
one of like our one of our godchildren's. Well, that other one is not a godchild, but the sister to our godchild is in the hospital. She just fell off the table and cracked her head, so she's
damn.
Yeah, she's in the hospital right now. So we just talking about it, seeing what they need.
Yeah. Wow.
Yep.
Matter
And we
of
got
fact,
update on some other people that got COVID that we know. So I'm like, man, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And I see you got your black tree on, and I had this is what I had on. I went to go look to see what the number was. You've seen this before. It's 26633. The combat Sabakwa 3, and I was telling everybody that this is what actually got me to buy the combat X-Wing. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, I got to get that X-Wing one.
Hey, I just saw on Invicto's webpage earlier that there's a black label X-wing coming out, and it's not like the one they just came out with the VD54. This one is more intense, and it has a Swiss movement in it. Yeah, so that will be. I don't know when it's coming out this year though.
Well, I have the original one that I actually bought from Bob Cohen.
Oh, really?
Huh? Two. It's like 26765, something like that. Let me get my phone.
What up, man? Let me see who in this chat, man. Let me see who up in here.
You got Ad,
What's up, Al?
Kyle, Watchman,
Oh, okay, I
Jesus is
see you.
going around in there.
What's up, Ad? Kyle Jesus in here. What's going on, brother? I actually been I've been switching watches out though. Like I do that from time to time where I'll, you know what I'm saying, I'll wear one for about an hour or two and then I'll switch out to a different one.
Yep.
Yeah, I was most definitely doing that during when we was doing, was that 2020 when COVID hit?
Right.
Was most definitely. I mean, because we couldn't go nowhere, so I walked around the house with a different watch on.
265. I don't know. It was in the twos. I can't remember. It's got a 7 and a 6 and a 2 and whatever. But that was the
Big
original. Huh?
time game. Hey man, hold up.
What's
I'm
up, Tommy?
doing a video in honor of Tommy. Hold on.
Oh, all right. Nice. Yeah, so that's the original one. I do have it in my case. It's in the back of me.
I do it, my
Yeah,
man.
you're not wrong, Jesus. When we own so many watches, we have to keep switching throughout the day. There's a lot of people that do that. Some people switch twice a day, some people 3 times a day, and more depending on what they got going on. Um,
Man,
that's not a bad idea. And well, sometimes like when I used to work, I would wear more or less a strap watch, and then when I got home, I could switch over to a bracelet because it's just easier to work physical work when you're wearing a poly strap over a bracelet. So a lot of times I would switch out. Plus, you're gonna sweat in it, so you wanna when you get home, especially you guys got to make sure you clean your poly watches, whatever material that they're made out of. But the straps, you got to clean them because the oils from your skin and the salt and all that stuff, that's what destroys your poly straps. Oh, nice.
Tommy, you know what time it is, Tommy.
Those
What's up,
nitrile?
Watchman? Huh?
Are they nitrile or are they
Yeah. Yep.
nice?
So yeah, man, I am working on videos tonight. I'm on my Tommy grind where he'll do like a bunch of videos in one day and then just, upload.
Yeah,
So I got that going on.
right. And I was watching it's funny you say the girl that she fell on her head, all those head traumas that everyone acquires over the years, they all add up, and it only really takes one, the right one, to cause you some problems either immediately or at some point down the road. I was watching something on PTSD today that they were doing with the soldiers in conjunction with football players because it would seem that when it would happen to a football player, it was seemed to be like this big thing, but when it happened to the soldiers, it was just like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So they
You know
included
what? Cause
the football stars and the other sports stars to help create that money and the awareness for all that, and it's starting to work pretty good. What's going on, Cliff? So I thought
the
that was
deal with
pretty.
the deal with soldiers versus athletes is, I mean, athletes are held to a higher esteem. Yeah, people still, a lot of people give respect for, military and veterans and stuff like that. But when it comes to taking care and stuff like that, for example, if let's say, for instance, a tight end breaks his knee or something like that, and they got to do surgery or he have to have a knee
Subtract.
replacement,
Yep.
they will get the necessary stuff to get him back to A1. But if
Right.
a soldier is blown half to bits and all he needs is a knee replacement, he's put on a waiting list.
I
He,
know.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Yes.
like, dude, for real? Like, we
Yeah.
fighting for the country. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No
we over there
kidding.
getting shot at. You know what I mean? And blown. I tell you what, you talking about concussion? Try having your bell rock, man, by a mortar coming in.
Well, that's what there was exactly what they were talking about today was the explosions that not necessarily hit you or even necessarily are close to you, but we're in your
The
relative
force.
area, those
Yeah,
shock
yeah.
waves and everything else, they actually do create some major damage to you guys. And even during your practicing, you'll have some stuff go off too, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? Just so you're used to having
Yeah.
fire.
Man, I done had my bell rung so many times, man.
Right, right.
So that's no joke, man. I got knocked out cold. And the crazy part about it was it went off. The actual explosion went off 1.5 miles away from us. Just one and a half
Wow.
miles, and it hit so hard. They said it was 800 and some pounds worth of TNT goes off,
Damn.
and the concussive force came through. Like, we saw the camera how it hit our building. You know what I'm saying? It flexed the walls in. So I was giving a class. I was telling people like, all right, we do this, that, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, I'm on the floor getting up, nose bleeding. My ears ringing. I was like, what just happened? I was out cold. I was gone.
Why would they
And
do something like that?
well, bro, they were trying to get through our gate. Through is what we how I was.
Oh,
Uh,
was it an attack?
it was an attack. They were trying to
Oh,
get
all
through.
right. I thought it was
They,
like a drill.
heck no, no. This one I was in Iraq. Dude,
Oh,
they
okay.
getting hit so hard. And then the other one was we were out on what we call a rock mission, and it's basically they were getting gravel and stuff like that and the engineers were creating
Right.
concrete, and mortar comes in, hit the front of my truck, boom, and I'm sitting there like I'm trying to like get out of there, but like I'm dizzy. I'm like, wow, that's
Right.
crazy. Like
Right.
the whole front of my truck lifted up. So I'm not trying to hear what they talking about. They don't honestly. I feel like the soldiers that do get taken care of are poster child or poster children. They would get a select few and put it up there and say, hey, yeah, we taking care of people. Nah, man, you got some people out here mangled, man.
Yeah.
Can't sleep, got to take 25 pills just to, just to
Yeah.
maintain life.
Right. Right.
If I was in the NFL, I'd be good to go. What up,
Yeah.
Clint?
They always make the excuse how the NFL, it's a business, it's a bit. Well, what do you think the Army is? What do you think the armed forces are? It's it's a business, just like anything else. You got to keep our guys. It's more important to keep you guys healthy than it is to keep the sports stars healthy. You know what I mean? So I don't know what. That's just crazy.
Like football
So
and baseball is all American, bro. That is the heartbeat of America. It's not the military. That's just my
yeah,
personal opinion. That's just
but
my personal
still,
opinion. I mean, I can say that, but who am I? I'm just one little drop in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Of people that's complained about, how stuff is.
and there's so many more soldiers though than there are athletes.
Well, that's a business that pushes America. Like sports. I mean, is glamorous, bro. Sports
I
is
know, I know.
it's like that's the life you want to live. It's not too many people that want to go because you don't make money in the military unless
No,
I mean, certain people do, but somebody like me going in is for country. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And then because they ask you 5 questions like why did you join the military? And you know, um, some people say for country, money, education. I forgot what the other two criteria was, but mine was like for adventure. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing it for country. Then like education was like on the last. I didn't care. I was like, man, dude, I just wanted to blow something up. And the guy said, "Are you sure?" I said, "I just want to blow something up, dude."
Yeah.
I was like, "Look, I grew up watching GI Joe. I want to go say, yo, Joe, blow some stuff up, and then get on about my business." And my recruiter looked at me like, "This dude is crazy." I said, "I'm dead serious. Point me in the direction. Give me a rifle. Let me go."
We used to take those little green army men,
Oh yeah.
and we used to take salutes, and you put them in the middle of it, and then you blow it up, and that's how you played your little war game with the different soldiers or whatever, whatever.
Hey, Kyle said, "Girls, hey, I tell you what though, like when you came, like I came home, I had my uniform on. Oh yeah, they was sweating, brother. They like, yo, what's happening?" I was like, "Yes, sir. You already
Yep,
know."
yep.
So
And
yeah.
I seen the videos too of the people that go around and they bust the fake people that are running around in
Oh,
uniforms.
that is
Yeah,
hilarious, bro.
yes,
Oh
I've
my
seen that.
god,
Yep, I know.
dude. That
Right.
that'd be so funny. I feel so bad for the people that get caught. I'm like, dude. I mean, like in a way, I do. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's embarrassing. Like
Yeah,
they get busted, man.
yeah.
I sat on a panel with somebody before, maybe 6 years ago, I think it
Stolen
was.
valor. Yes, that's what it is. Stolen valor. Kyle said. Yeah.
It is, man. Six years ago, I was sitting in the office with some other soldiers, and this soldier was explaining his position and what he was doing back in '08. And as he was talking, I was like, "What? Where were you at?" I was in Mosul. I said, "In '08." He said, "Yeah." I said, "And you was in command?" He said, "Yeah." I sat back. I said, "What's your name again?" He told me his name. I said, "Man, I hit you in your mouth, bro." I was like, I was in country on the base that you were on, and you named some spots I ain't never heard of before. I said, "Man, get this dude up out of here." I said, "Why y'all got us here? These people in here just lying about just dumb stuff." Now he
Right.
was in the service, because you get that, you get military, you get people that was in the service
Right.
that will say, "Well, I saved 19 people. I've done this." I'm like, man, look.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Right.
Stop it, bro. Just say that you were a cook and that was your job. You
Yeah.
fed us. You know what I'm saying? It was an important role because I needed to eat. You feel me? So look, I don't need to tell no more stories than what I've actually seen.
Right.
I
Right.
don't need nobody else's stories. I got my own. I got enough for me. So I'm good.
And then I wanted to do one little shout out. I wish I had written down her name, but I guess the Navy
Oh God.
has
What makes the grass grow? Blood.
yeah. The
Yes, sir.
Navy just awarded the USS Abraham Lincoln, uh, a woman, the captainship of that sub.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I just saw that like 4 hours ago. That's
right.
dope, bro.
Yes,
Made history, bro. Like,
right.
man, that's crazy. Yeah, I seen that. I seen it.
It's a nuclear vessel. I think it's the
Yep.
first one, yeah, ever
She's the
captained
first
or
woman.
commanded by a woman. I saw that before, so
Salute, salute, salute. I wish I could shake
yes,
her hand.
absolutely.
Wish I could
Great
shake
work.
her hand.
Yeah,
Now
great
those are
work.
celebrities to me. Those are celebrities
Yes.
to me.
100%.
Dude, like I would like literally those are the people that I would go and just be like mad crazy over like, yo, because I know what they doing, man. Like it's one thing to say, hey, thank you for your service and stuff like that, man. But like for me, I'm just thankful that I was able to serve in some type of capacity because I know what it is for you to walk away from everything your entire life here in America and go do your thing. Now there are soldiers that's never been in combat.
Yeah,
However, here's the deal. That's still military. As soon as you sign
yeah,
your whole life away,
right.
you sign more papers than it takes to get a house. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it is like you signing all this stuff and then you become property.
of the
That's
U.S. Army. Yeah,
you become property, man. So you can't do anything technically to hurt yourself or do something to stupid, going out drinking. Like you'll get, you know what I'm saying? Like get court martial for dumb stuff like that.
right, right. You're a
Going,
representative. Yeah, of
yeah, you're a representative of the United States, man. So
course.
I didn't know how important that was in the first 5 to 6 years of my, of being in service. I didn't really know how important that was. it wasn't until like my 7th to 10 year, my 10th year, to where it really started to take hold. I'm like, wow, we're really responsible, you know what I'm saying, for putting this flag on our back and
Yeah,
carrying it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like, you know, the flag, you're not supposed to put the flag on the ground, but just imagine in that flag, that material, you think about all the people that sacrificed, all the taxpayers, all the people that believe, all the people that suffering, people that
right.
scared. It's so much that goes into that flag, man. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody don't get into all that, but it hit me in I think really like my 9th year. That's when I really started getting serious in the military. And I was like, I stopped because I was a dirtbag soldier. I didn't care. I just showed up, worked, just be like, man, whatever. Don't ask me nothing. I'm gonna do the bare minimum.
It's just maturity. Just what
Yeah.
it is. What it is. You know, sometimes you just need that time. You know, it is what it is. You know, it's maturity. So I mean, I'm not even sure if I've completely matured yet, but you know, we'll see. Time, as time goes on. I remember when my father passed. I swear to God, when my father passed, I was walking with my mother on one side and my sister on the other, and I said to my sister, I go, "Man, he's really forcing me to grow up now, isn't he, man?" Uh, so
Wow.
she got a kick out of that. So you know, I've always been fighting growing up as long as I've been around. So all right, so let's get off. We had a nice, good little serious talk there that I was not expecting, but it was a good little talk. So um, I'm glad that one of the things that I did want to get in there was that woman becoming the captain of that vessel. So I thought that was pretty historic.
Oh yeah, most
Um,
definitely.
so there's all sorts of weird things going on, man. I guess I'm gonna start with some easier stuff, and then we'll move on to the more adult stuff. One thing I found out today is that KFC has some new, I don't know what they're calling it, some unchicken, or it's chicken that's not chicken. It's made out of how we
Non-chicken
huh?
is made out of soy or something,
Yeah, I don't know what it's made out of, but it's made to look like chicken and it's
but it's not chicken.
fried and whatever. And
It's
I
just
know
like
some,
Burger King's Impossible Burger.
oh, maybe, yeah, that could
Yeah,
be.
yeah,
And they made, you know how the KFC box has the red stripes on it?
yeah.
This one's got the green stripes on it. So I don't
That
know about that.
well, I know about that. All that is a cop out. So when people
Yeah.
drive up to the drive through and they say, "Hey, we ain't got no chicken, but we got this impossible chicken or whatever, this imposter chicken is what it's called." Is what I'm calling it, imposter chicken.
Well, weren't we talking? Wasn't it Lisa was saying the other
Yeah,
day that they ran
yeah.
out of chicken?
So that's the thing. It's a cop out, bro.
That's
I'm not
right.
going for it.
I actually completely forgot about that. That Lisa went to KFC I don't know. I think it was KFC, right?
Yeah.
And she went through the drive-through and they didn't have no chicken.
It was either KFC or Church's. I think it was KFC.
I
It
think it
was
was
KFC. Yeah, it
KFC
was KFC.
because I was asking about the biscuits. They still had biscuits, and they did. So I'm like, I would have
Yeah.
got a biscuit anyway. I love them biscuits. The coleslaw is all right, but I love them biscuits. So that's one thing that happened today that I saw. And then, oh man, it's just tough to choose between which way I want to go here. All right. There's a woman that was on the 90-Day Fiance, okay? And she was somehow made a business out of farting and bottling it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh,
Spammer.
we have a hoodie.
Where's Vic at?
What's up, Kyle?
Where's Vic at?
Yeah,
Oh, snap.
right.
Vic in here?
No, not
I
yet.
don't. You know what? I haven't even seen anything with Vic in here. We got Tommy
Man,
Big Time in here, who's
I
Tommy
heard
Big
Vic call
Time,
me out.
Jesus, Fats is running around in here, Cliff is up in here, Watchman 54 is in here, Ad is in here. I think still he's trying to record some stuff while he's banging around in here, and I think there's some other people in here. I'm sure.
Man, I just had to come in here real quick before you all start talking about raw dogging.
Yeah, well, I'm only on the 90 Day Fiance thing. So did you know this? That there was a woman that was on 90 Day Fiance and she was farting into bottles and capping it off and selling it. And then people would just buy it and I don't know, I guess they would open it up and she had a whole business out of it. She was farting like, I don't know, 200 times a day, something stupid like that.
That's stupid,
People
bro.
were buying it. What do I know? I would bottle if I thought people were gonna buy. I would bottle my farts, but they, why would anyone do that?
That's stupid, bro. That's
All right,
that's
I'm about to put
anyway,
this
so
on
she had this big business going, and apparently she had to stop it because there was some fear of a heart attack now. So I think she farted her way into a condition or something like that. So she has to stop doing it.
so this is legit. She was
Yes,
putting her butt on a bottle,
yes.
pooping, and then
No, just
sitting.
farting. I don't think she was pooping, just farting.
Well, that's not pooping, farting. Yeah, passing
Oh,
gas
pooping. All
inside
right,
of a
poop.
inside of a bottle,
Okay.
capping it off, and selling it.
Yes.
And what people just doing, smell it? Oh my god!
I don't know. I don't know, but I know that she was able to sell it. That's all I know. What people were doing with it, I don't know. Why? Don't know. I mean, if you become a celebrity, I guess people will buy anything.
Anything.
Yes.
That is crazy,
Like if you
man.
blow your nose, you could probably just sell your tissues to somebody. Yeah, you could
Oh.
monetize anything that's rubs up against you. I mean, traffic. When you become a big celebrity, you could sell all them hats for all sorts of money.
Oh yeah, man. People be smelling the hat bands, smelling the sweatbands.
You're selling your drawers, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh,
Used
bro.
drawers, not new ones.
Oh my
Gotta be
gosh,
used.
bro. That right there, and it's amazing how
Crazy.
what people do. Like, I mean, because people are regular.
Turn the TV on.
Right.
People are regular, man. I'm just saying.
So here's what Jesus said. He said there was a girl selling bathwater that she bathed in. I mean, there's all sorts of weird things going on, man, that we don't know about.
But you know what?
That's why it's my job to bring it to your attention.
I've
Man, I just
seen
wanted to
it.
get on here and call Vic back out, man, defend myself. I didn't want to be talking about farting in bottles and stuff.
What
but-
happened now?
What's that?
Vic called him out. Vic called him out an X-Wing battle.
I thought he called me out.
He
Nope.
called you out for your X-Wings versus his Magnums. He wants to battle his X-Wings against my X-Wings.
So he wants to do X-Wings versus X-Wings first, and then I guess you on the back burner for now.
What's going on with Vic?
Vic is like he
Who
Hey,
lit the
he got-
fire? Who lit the fire in Vic, man? Who put the nickel in
bro.
Vic?
I don't know. I don't know. I guess
You don't want this smoke, Vic. You don't want it.
he said, "Hey, look, guess what?" And I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to hype it up. But he called me right after my live today. He said, Trap Vision 3D. This is exactly how he said. Trap Vision 3D, you put it together. I want ice cold. I was like, yes, sir. It's done.
He's gonna get it.
Now, Kyle, were you? I don't know. What were you doing before this? Were you saying anything, or this just came out of Vic out of nowhere?
Just came out of him out of nowhere.
You weren't talking about your X-Wings today in any way, shape, or form?
No, I think I was just saying like that because Trap and Tamika had a battle, and I was just like, man, all the watches you guys are pulling up, I got 90% of them watches.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that irritated him. He was like, oh yeah, that's what you got. You got those watches. Well, I want you now. I don't know. Maybe that's what he's saying. I don't know.
Somebody put the nickel in Vic, man. He is just wind up all over the place, bro.
Oh, he is. Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna
Wow.
throw that ball in mom's soup, and she's gonna have your butt.
I had no idea that happened today.
Yeah.
I couldn't get to the live, but
Hey, I thought DC was going. I thought she was gonna get me. I thought she was gonna win. When she pulled that Shaq piece out, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, she was tugging on people's heartstrings.
Yes, she was. But you know, the true victor came out. You know, had to
I gotta go
let her
back and
know.
watch that now.
Had
And
to
all
let her
sorts
know.
of stuff. God.
All right, fellas, I gotta fall back. This kid's going crazy up in here.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
We're gonna go into the adult stuff soon, so I just want to say that I'm getting tired of cleaning up stuff. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Mm.
I'm getting tired.
I know, brother. I
Oh,
already know.
once again, man. That's why I had to miss the live, because I cleaning up, but I know it can't be helped, bro. I know, but it's wearing me out. It's just wearing me out.
Trust me, I already know.
Because it's like it's not even it used to be spaced out before, and now it's pretty much every day that it's something, at least once, twice a day. I gotta,
Mm.
and it's probably only gonna get it worse, not better. So
That's crazy. So
yeah.
Tamika's uncle is in the hospital with COVID, and he was vaccinated. The only problem is he's used to smoke before, so his lungs are
Oh,
messed up. So I think he's at that point where he's about to transition. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know she was just sitting on the phone talking to family and stuff. So man, life is crazy, bro. Right now, life is crazy. And
yeah,
so I get in as far as what you going through. I already know
yeah.
it's a challenge, brother.
I never even thought about that this being a lung disease, that anybody that was a smoker would be in jeopardy,
Oh
because
yeah, you're in trouble.
Lisa's a smoker. So, luckily she had her shots and it didn't hit her that hard.
At least she young too,
Yeah,
or
she's in her
younger.
40s. Yeah.
Yeah, she young.
Yep.
Not
I
saying that you
know.
can't
So
still suffer, but you get a little bit of bounce back.
I know, but still a smoker, man, and the smoke just not I just I mean, we know it ain't good for your lungs. It's just, I mean, it's crazy. So, oh well. I just wish everybody the best with that, man. I hope everybody's families are coping well, and just wish everybody the best, man. I hope everybody pulls through. It's just it's a crazy time,
At,
man.
at this point, we've been saying it since 2020. So like, what
I
do you really say
know.
now? It's like, good luck.
I know. It's just
You
like
know
a
what
part of life right now. It's
I'm
whoever
saying?
thought it was going to get like that. I mean, we all knew it was going to be bad, but not this bad.
Yeah.
So,
They said it's gonna get worse before it gets better, if it gets better. So it don't look like it's getting any better.
right. All right. So now on to a couple more things before we get to the raw dogging.
The who
Um,
wouldn't?
the raw dogging, the rampant, the rampant raw dogging, which
Bro, where you
I'm
come
not
up with
going to
this
go
stuff?
there just yet, because the whole thing is hysterical. I never heard about it until today. So it just caught me off guard. So I'm like, I got to go on. So first, I was watching the show, and they were talking about Muffet McGraw. She's the coach of, I think, South Carolina women's
Okay.
basketball. And there was some talk about her and Gino got into it a little bit, and Gino pretty much ended Gino Oriema from Connecticut, right? So Gino pretty much ended it by saying, rings, you know, so it just pretty much ended there. So the discussion was, if Muffet McGraw was known by her regular name, which is Anne McGraw, would she be as famous? I think it's great. And then that went to, would Dabo Swinney be as popular if they went by his real name, William? Is William Swinney, does that sound like Swinney? Not Sweeney. I keep saying Sweeney. William Swinney, is that a championship coach? No, Dabo is a
Oh,
championship coach, but William is not. Just like Ann McGraw, she ain't no championship coach. Muffet McGraw, that's a championship coach.
Ann McGraw sounds like a country singer.
Absolutely, 100%.
You know
No
what I'm
doubt.
saying? That
Right.
sounds like a country singer. But yeah,
Yes.
Muffet McGraw, yeah, most definitely.
Right. Not a championship coach, but a country singer.
Well, when you think about it like that, yeah, I can see.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
And then that's when it turned to let's see what Cliff says. We all laughed at China when they had to start wearing masks, and now they're all laughing at us. Yes. Yes, and all those masks that are being sold are all being made in China, by the way. All those masks that are on shop.
Isn't that Tim McGraw system? Stupid. And now
I don't know. Maybe.
No, it's not, bro. And
how would I know whether or not?
Here's the deal. The CDC and some other professionals are saying, hey, the cloth mask that you're wearing is non-effective. So stop wearing it and get your N95. Or you could wear the cloth mask with an N95, and that will be more effective than anything else. So there you have it.
Well, either way, most of them N95 masks are being produced in China. Every single one of those.
And they rubbing Omarion or Octocron or whatever his name is. They rubbing a little slice of it inside your mask. So as soon as you put it on, it's on your face, and now you're breathing it.
Well, I think that the people that are making the masks, I think in China, I think they're just licking them and then putting them in the box. That's what I think they're doing. But what do I know? I'm not there.
Oh my God.
But I just know that all them ones that Dr. Whoever, that dude that they bring on all the time, those masks are all made in China. It's unbelievable. So they're just, not only did they create the virus, they making the money off the virus. Just, and I'm sure isn't aren't the shots, the shots that we get, aren't those made in China too?
Well, I don't know where they make Pfizer. It just depends. I know Moderna, they said, was created by some black girl, a black woman. So I don't know where she got her materials from, but they said Moderna is it's created here. I don't know about Pfizer. I don't know where they get their resources from. And Johnson & Johnson, I don't even know. This crazy thing is, I don't even know why they allowed that. If Johnson & Johnson wasn't going to be as effective, it should never been an option. It's like now they say, hey, you need to go get your booster will act as your secondary shot for the Johnson & Johnson. So
yeah,
why would y'all let it?
Yeah, and apparently that when you get a booster, get something other than the Johnson & Johnson. And it'll be like really, really effective. I guess the combination of the Johnson and a booster is better than
boom.
Yeah, better than like a Moderna and a Moderna.
Yeah, you turn into like Goku from Super Saiyan, God Super Saiyan.
Yes, there's all sorts of karate chopping going on inside your body, for sure, no doubt.
Yeah, charging up and all that stuff.
And then that led to I guess Tristan Thompson now is coming forward and saying it was rampant raw dogging that led him to creating another child with some other with another female. Now I'm like, as soon as I heard,
wait a minute, what's the rampant? Say it again.
Rampant. Yeah, those are his words. They were his words. Rampant raw dogging. So it was not just raw dogging, but it was rampant. It was out of control. He was putting it in everything. And then I looked up raw dogging on the Urban Dictionary. that's what I posted on the on the thing for the video.
Bro, I didn't
So,
even look at the thing. I saw it was like, hey, you live. I said, because I just got out the thing, so I don't even know what I was walking into.
yeah. But when I never heard the term until today.
Rampant raw dogging.
Well, I mean, either way, whether it's rampant or just regular raw dogging, I had never heard the term raw dogging, but I knew once I heard it what it was. But I never heard it. Like, have you heard raw dogging before?
Yes, bro.
Oh, see, I never heard
it. Yeah.
Hey, she said she gonna report you. She walked in, she's like raw dog, and she's like, "What are you talking about?"
This is all informational. We're not getting explicit here. This is all for informational purposes only.
No, bro. Yes, well, I've been knowing about raw dogging for a long time ago.
Oh, see, yeah. I didn't know that there was like a term for all this. I would just call it,
I never heard it called rampant raw dogging, just raw dogging.
Well, I mean, some people was calling it bareback. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just depended on where you were in the world. In the hood, raw dog. You like, did you raw dog her? Yeah, bro. You got something because she got something. You're done. You're going to die in like 45 days. Like, jeez. Yeah. So, yeah, I know about that. Mm-hmm.
I would just call it effing and protected or unprotected. That's what I would call it. I never heard of it.
No, that's too general, bro. It's too general.
Well, now I understand. Yes, now I understand. I should have been. So what if you're not raw dogging? What do you call it?
Did you strap up? So that was how they talked to us. They'd be like, hey, did you strap up, bro? Like, nah. You went raw dog? Oh, no, bro. What's wrong with you? Like, man, dude, I ain't had no Jimmy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, man, you talking about the true early 90s, bro.
Are you saying I'm too white? Is that what I am?
You're not cultural connected.
You can never be too white, John. It's all good, man.
I have white tendencies.
No, you know what? I think in your case, bro, just off of what I know, a lot of stuff was a blur for you, man, because you was just into all kind of stuff. So you didn't pay attention to the little nuances here and there. You were just going for it. Yes. So no, I wouldn't say you were too white, bro.
I just have white tendencies.
No, you got John tendencies. You are one of a kind. I promise you that.
I am a fan of raw dogging, though. Just so you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get you some.
Baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.
Yeah, and there was all these weird definitions for it. I took like the most
Tommy's singing a song from ODB.
The least nasty explanation for it in the Urban Dictionary, because there was a couple explanations for it. And they were just hysterical. So if you get to the Urban Dictionary, look it up. It's funny stuff, man.
Go listen to that song that Tommy's talking about, John.
Huh?
Go listen to that song by Old Dirty Bastard that Tommy's talking about.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I like ODB. All right. Cool. So I guess Tristan Thompson, he's with one of the Kardashians, I guess. I don't know which one. Anyone
I don't keep up with the Kardashians, to be honest with you.
Chloe?
Yeah.
And my guess, is he still playing ball?
I don't think so.
Does anybody know?
Man, bro, I don't follow him, man. He just like hell on wheels, bro.
Well, I don't follow basketball, but I think that one way or another, he wants to stay involved with the Kardashian girl because, he's more apt to make a lot more money hanging out with her and that financial machine that she's in. Even if they're just doing a show together or whatever it is, hanging out with her, he's going to be making a whole lot of money doing stuff with her than not.
Raw dogging.
Raw dogging, yeah. Instead of out raw dogging with everybody.
Hey man, the Urban Dictionary got some crazy stuff, man. Like I remember, what was that? Kyle, I don't know if you remember when they were talking about dragon whiskers on Shop HQ.
Dragon whiskers.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're gonna have to fill me in on this.
Okay, so it's funny. I got this. I think they were talking about this Tobacco Noma 7, which I'm actually reviewing right now.
Yes.
So they were talking about the dragon function pushers, and I don't know who brought it up. It may have been RJ, or it was somebody that said, "Hey, man, I looked up dragon whiskers in the Urban Dictionary," and everybody like immediately went over to the Urban Dictionary, and then the chat just went stupid.
Really?
I literally watched the chat go from, I think it was like, I want to say it was around 75 people to 106 people were just chatting.
So what's dragon whiskers?
In the Urban Dictionary?
Yeah.
So it is when a lady is, you know what I'm saying, going downtown on you, and you go ahead and release, and you punch her in the stomach, and it pops out your nose, out her nose. Yeah. Hence giving the dragon whisker. Yeah. That's it in short. But if you look up the actual meaning, it goes through the whole. But that's it. Yeah.
Why would you do that though?
What you got to be punching on your girl for?
I know. For what?
Like donkey punching, and now we're doing dragon whiskers, and then it's going to be Mississippi steamboats, and
right.
Come on.
Well, there was talk. There was talk of a hot box today or whatever. But what I don't understand why you want to punch a girl in the stomach, and why.
Just why you want to see that mess? What a mess!
Just to make that come out of her nose.
I wish I could put Tiff on camera. I wish I could put Tiffany on camera right now.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I mean, what are people doing, man? People really have no time on their hands.
He says Alabama Hot Pocket, and Jesus says, "I like this dragon whiskers."
Yeah, Tommy.
Jesus is gonna put that as his name.
With the Alabama Hot Pocket. I'm trying to know what that is, man. This sounds awesome.
Okay, so Kyle, I had to look up what the Mississippi Steamboat was. Okay, all right, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. And what was the other one? Hold up, Tommy.
Alabama Hot Pocket.
Alabama Hot Pocket. Oh my God, I have to look these up afterwards. That dragon whiskers, man, that thing is crazy.
It's making my stomach hurt.
I know, but
whoa!
That can't be good. That can't be good.
Oh my gosh, bro! Oh,
can you even read it? Can you even explain it?
Tommy said he ain't explain it.
Bro, it's like, oh my gosh, dude. I'm like, how do you even?
All right, I guess we're gonna have to look it up on our own, huh?
Bro, it's the crazy. Okay, so basically, it's the move, a sex move, where I guess you would take a dump in the girls, you know what I'm saying, for JJ.
What?
Yeah, Alabama Hot Pocket.
That sounds more like Kentucky than Alabama, but either way.
It's obvious that most of these are really just violent acts.
I never met no girls like that. So
violent, vicious acts against women is what these terms are.
Man, it may be funny, but like it's funny because people come up with these words and they just make it up.
Yes. I can't even imagine that going down. Like that is just. I mean, maybe maybe the girl's into it. You never know. A
Oh
pink.
man, I don't know.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be with a girl like that either.
Trap.
Yo,
Tommy's got another one.
A
all right,
pink
hold on, let
sock.
me see.
A pink
All right, hold on.
sock.
All right, hold on, let's see.
Now I remember way back. There was like Dirty Sanchez and all those things, which
Right,
are pretty
right.
funny.
Yeah.
Those I've heard of. These are all crazy new ones, man.
God, dog, Tommy, how do you know this, bro?
So, is this worse than the Hot Pocket?
Man, it say when you get railed so hard that your rectum sags out of your behind, it just rips your whole
Oh,
Disgusting.
pink sock. Bro, how do you know this, bro?
He said he heard it from a friend, not from experience.
Wait a minute. Tommy's better than the Urban Dictionary. There you go. The Eiffel Tower.
The Eiffel Tower.
I can only imagine.
He must be looking at the Urban Dictionary right now.
One guy.
Tommy, thanks for making my show fantastic.
Wow, okay.
Tommy, thanks for making this John's last show on YouTube.
On you too, baby.
Oh my God.
The Eiffel Tower is no joke.
Is there any way of explaining it?
Is it after 9 o'clock? I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically sort of like a gangbang where one guy is from the back and the other guy is getting, you know what I'm saying, the little
That's like Chinese finger cut.
and then they high-fiving each other, making the Eiffel Tower shape. So
I always heard that was called Chinese finger cuffs.
not in the
But
Urban
I can see the
Dictionary.
tower thing.
The guys
What's up, Rich? What's going on, buddy?
Bro, yeah. It's crazy how Tristan Thomas, see, I told you, man, wherever you talk Tristan, man, like it's his fault because you looked up Tristan and we went down this rabbit hole of Urban Dictionary-ness.
Right.
I'm closing my app. I'm closing it.
Actually, that's what they were talking about is like somehow whenever, here's trouble. He's not coming in, but he just got here.
Oh, yeah, Vic.
Put your hoodie up, Kyle.
You missed it, man.
If you got anything to say, Kyle, now's the time.
Shit, what I walk into the gang sex show.
Yeah, you sure did.
Kyle, give him a little something.
Vic, you don't want this smoke.
Oh.
Vic ain't ready for this smoke. Better get ready, Vic. That's all I got.
He ain't playing with you. You know what I mean?
It's on.
It's on and popping.
It's gonna be on like a pink sock, Vic.
Oh no, the fight's out.
He's gonna pink sock you.
Oh,
this chat will never be the same.
That's right.
You're gonna have watches coming out of your butt. X-wings flying out of your butt.
With no problem.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Oh my God. So that's what they were talking about, like all this, just like you said, anytime you bring up Tristan Thompson, like all this craziness just like starts flying around, like people just lose their minds. And you know, that's just what ends up going on with him, man, because he just brings the craziness whenever he's around. So you know, so I guess that he wants to make up with with Chloe and stay together with her, but that's, I mean, it's obvious because
Yeah, you don't want to lose that money train.
no, why would you wanna? I mean, you know,
Man,
and
you know what? These cats, man, you know, I hear people talk about these celebrities. Some people say, hey, you know what, you don't know how they live, you never walked a mile in their shoes, blah blah blah. And I say, yeah, we don't know how they live, but here's the deal. Their lives are exposed to us through camera. You
yes,
Yes,
understand? And then
they put
I
themselves out there.
I'm
yes,
telling you, that's just as like any of us, right? I live my life and then I expose myself on YouTube through watches, reviews, me and my wife, family, kids, and everything. So,
right,
you know what I'm saying? So if somebody got something to comment about like that, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that much unless you like attacking me. Then I'm like, hey, look, mind your business. But when you live in a life where you're making millions of dollars,
yep,
but you much rather be in hot boxing and all this other stuff and exposing yourself, raw dogging, whatever the case is, losing your money and like he stay high.
creating
I'm looking
children,
like, bro, first and foremost, bro, I don't care who is coming to his defense. If I say that dude's crazy for what he's doing and somebody come to his defense, I'm like, man, look, you can go with him because at one point you didn't have that kind of money. So you should never lose sight of where you came from unless you were
yeah,
born with millions. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right,
oh, that dude wasn't born with millions. He had to work hard to get where he was, and he blew it down. He's smoking crack and all this other crap that he's doing out here, man. You living your life fast out here, bro. Please.
yeah,
So I ain't got no sympathy for
A
that
lot of people would
foolishness.
kill. A lot of people would kill to walk a mile in those people's shoes.
yep.
They
Oh,
wouldn't be out there
yeah.
acting a fool all day.
And now he's bringing innocent children into the world. You know, just running around. Who knows how many children he's got?
Yeah, that are going to grow up, and they're going to grow up and be just like him because you learn where you live.
And
Yep.
they, you know, it's gonna be. Those children are gonna have one daddy and how many mom? You know,
Yo,
different
Trap,
moms.
I
Like
got to
his
ask you, what's with
children,
the extra P on your
his
name?
family is gonna be all different moms. It's gonna
What's
be
with the extra
nuts.
P on your name tonight, Trap?
Uh,
What's with the extra P on your name?
so that was my sister gave. That's how she spelled it back in the
Okay.
'70s.
Okay.
So I'm just like a throwback type of deal.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Nice.
I didn't know if it was like Trap P, like Master P, like you trying to make it say.
No, nah. So that's how she's. I remember my sister had me a shirt made. She had Trap on the back and ET on the front. A picture of ET on the front. So I was thinking about my sister today, man. So I was like, man, I'm going to hand with my original how I used to spell it back in the day.
That's cool.
Yep. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know. We learned something new.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Wow.
Trying to get this year going, y'all. Trying to get this year going. Hey, man, I have
I
a piece.
know.
I got a piece coming to me. I have a piece coming to me that I've been wanting. Man, it's gonna be such a big deal when this piece come here, man. I'm turning a full flip in the house. Not really, but I'm just imagine me turning a flip. Too old to be doing all that. But this year, y'all, every piece that come in this house, man, is intentional. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Man, I'm
Got,
sitting here looking at,
got to be picky.
bro. I got to because I got too many. I got way too many watches, bro, and trying to give them wrist time, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, hopefully this year, man, I would like to be on the road towards the summer and like going like how we were doing, going city to city and stuff like that, doing events here and there, going to like to Vegas. I've never been to Vegas. Never been to Vegas. So I want to go to Vegas. We talked about, we want to go down there and see Tommy. Most definitely want to come out there and see Ice Cold and his family. And from your house, we going straight out to California. And that one's gonna take about a week. So
Hell, we'll meet you in Vegas.
okay.
I'll meet you in Vegas. I love Vegas. Vegas like a second home for me. That's for sure.
Oh, I thought you said something to me.
First time I went to Vegas,
We'll have
man.
to get a babysitter this time.
First time I went to Vegas, I felt at home there. So, if you guys are meeting in Vegas,
Sapphire Crystal Autos and Scissor Class under 200.
So it's just a mystery box. You just get a random watch in a box for under $200.
and what does Vic mean by this, Chop?
Wing has the mystery box coming out tomorrow. Oh,
He's talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
he's talking about Trap talking about how many watches he's gonna get this year.
oh, so my goal for this year, I said 8. But I'm gonna be realistic. I'm gonna say 10.
All I'm gonna say is that Vic's got a lot of fire in him lately.
Hey, I got y'all beat. I ain't bought one watch yet. We're 5 days into the year.
Oh, give it time.
Oh no. Give it time. Yeah, for sure. I ain't trying to fool myself.
Yeah.
When did those purple labels come out?
They already came out.
I know, but when?
When?
I'm trying to think if I bought a watch this year yet.
Yeah, you did. You bought at least 2 watches. You bought the SAS and you bought the Kraken, you said.
Yeah, but that was on New Year's Day? New Year's
Still this year, bro.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. That's why I wanted to know when they came out. Was it on January 1st or the 2nd?
I think it was a 2nd.
Yeah, I think it was like Friday,
all right,
Saturday.
So I bought 2 watches this year already.
Yep.
Right.
So
it's all good. You probably sold 10, so it makes up for it, right?
Right.
No, I only sold 2 so far. I got to get to moving on. I got to get to moving. I got to do it. You know what? I'm gonna have to do another show this week.
Yeah.
Another watch sale. That's what I got to do. What I wanted to do today, but I didn't get around to.
Nice, Vic. You full of it,
I'm learning how to.
You got that Magnum. You're crazy as hell.
I'm learning how to melt.
Learning how to melt
copper and the lower metals to make stuff.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I was gonna try to do today, but everything turned. I wanted to see Traps live and all this other stuff, and everything just. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes when something happens, there's quick solutions, and other times there's not. And today was a not quick solution. So
yeah,
just like
Tommy,
the other night.
I've seen those Magnums Tommy has for sale. I'm surprised somebody hasn't pulled some up already.
Yeah, Vic, I'm ready for Snow Friday, but I don't know what. Do you know what they're saying for Friday? I heard it was like 2 inches. I don't know.
We're supposed to get 8 inches tonight.
Oh, really? It got really cold here, and it was supposed to snow, but it never did. We got some flurries late last night because I woke up and it was going on, but then the temperature shot up. And it ended up all rain. If it was snow, we would have had probably 2 feet here. It rained that much. And then it's supposed to snow Friday here, so I don't know.
We got a lot of snow. We're supposed to get 8 more inches tonight.
Wow. Damn.
Yeah.
How much snow do you typically get in a year?
Man, I don't even know.
I think our average is like it's supposed to be like in the 20s.
I know the local ski resort they reported like 240 inches.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I guarantee we haven't even had 20 we haven't even had 2.4 inches, let alone 240.
Like 20 feet of snow.
Wow. I can't comprehend that.
No, my brain can't comprehend that either.
Yeah, lots of snow.
Wow. So are you high up then? You must be?
I'm not sure exactly what the altitude is here.
You don't know?
I mean, we're definitely in the Rockies. I don't know exactly. You look it up real quick. What's the altitude in CDA? I'm not sure what it is right here. I know when we lived up on the mountain, we were like almost 1,000 feet higher than we are here in town.
and it was worse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I remember you said that.
Yeah, for sure
Yeah,
worse.
right.
How much? We're at like 2,200 feet.
Huh. All right. I mean, we're not high at all. We're only, I don't know, 22 feet maybe.
Gotcha.
We're not high at all. But it was definitely cold here.
I saw
So
someone over east on the freeway. The freeway was all backed up. They said that people could expect to be delayed for up to 24 hours in their car.
So at this time of year,
I could
then
never live where it snows. No thanks.
Average snowfall here is 70 inches a year in town.
I used to carry when I was driving my truck. I used to carry. I always had water and I always had snacks, but never really needed to use them. So you guys, have you gotten stuck before, like in a car
No,
on
not
the
us.
road? Huh?
No, because I'm smarter than your average bear.
Bro, 70 inches of snow per
I
year.
know, but imagine being stuck in your car on the freeway. Why were you out there in the first place? That's what I gotta
6
wonder.
feet, bro.
Well, you know, it's
I
supposed to
know,
snow.
but
Like I
still,
said,
if
we
you
got.
know that's coming, like Kyle says, why would you be out there? You gotta be home, bro. You can't be
Well,
out
I
running
still
around.
gotta go to work. You know,
Or be at work, one or the
my
other.
boss,
But you
my
gotta
boss
be
would say, "You
inside.
better find a way to work."
Yeah.
Somebody gotta run and open this parts department up.
So Vic is saying we're gonna get 3 to 8, depending on the area. Yeah, and that's what I've always said. We
But see,
get
like
a
we
lot
get
of ice
snow
now.
like that every year here, so we prepare for it every year.
Yeah.
When people get snow in areas they don't get snow, they never prepare for it, so they don't know what to expect, and when it happens, they freak out.
Yeah, just like in the South. You know, when I
Yeah.
was in Richmond, I think there was one snowplow for the whole town, and if they got 2 inches, that was it.
Right.
The whole place was. I drove everybody into work.
You know, in the city that I live in is actually like
I did, huh?
the city that I live in is actually like the most popular city in the United States right now for tourism and for home purchases. So it's like houses were like 150 grand, they're going for 400 grand now. It's
Wow.
just, I mean, the population's exploded, and we got people coming up here that are from California, from Arizona, Texas, Utah, and they ain't never dealt with snow before. So
So
you
they're the ones
you get
getting
kind of
stuck
crazy.
because they don't even know what those warnings are like.
Yeah,
Right?
their car, they don't have a car that's ready for it. They don't have all season or snow tires, or you know. They think, oh, I got a big old truck that'll save me. Yeah, two-wheel drive. You're driving in two-wheel drive at 70 miles an hour, and you ain't gonna stop. So have fun with
Yeah.
that.
You're
Well,
done
especially
for.
the people that are even here who deal with snow on a regular basis, they drive, their SUVs like, what's up, Rico? They drive, like you said, they're driving 70 miles an hour in their SUVs, and next thing you know, they're up on the side of the embankment because they just slid.
Yeah, upside down on the side of the road.
Right. They think that they're safe in an SUV just because it's an SUV,
Now we drive one of the safest SUVs on the market, and I'll tell you what, man, them things still can wreck.
Right. What? Yeah. All right. Hold on.
Yeah.
Take over.
That's right.
Well, what's happening down there? Let's see. We got Rico in the building. We got people that's driving in snow. Bro, we don't get snow that often. We get a lot of ice. We don't get, I can't even tell.
That's worse than snow.
It is, bro. In 2018, that winter, it took me 6 hours to drive home. And I like literally stayed 30 minutes. Like my old job was 30 minutes from my house. It took me 6 hours. So I come out on the highway to like desolation. It was just desolation everywhere, bro. Like it was trucks flipped over, ambulance was just tore into. It was cars wrecked everywhere, and I was like, let me get my butt right back. So what I did was I jumped across the highway and came across the dirt. and tried to get back on the on-ramp going back to work. But then everybody, once you get on that little embankment, your car was sliding straight down into the grass. So I got up there and the car just was like, I was like, oh my gosh, man. You just see, it was a mess. You couldn't get any traction whatsoever, bro. So we get that
Yeah.
every, like, it's like, I think they were saying an average of 25 accidents every 7 to 10 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was ridiculous, man.
Well, back in '96, we had what they called Ice Storm '96, and the whole town froze. We lost power. Everybody lost power for, I think, over a week. So luckily, we had a wood burning stove to keep the house warm. You would cook on it, boil water.
Yep, that's what we used to have. We used to have one of them.
Other than that, you couldn't do nothing. You couldn't even go to school.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder if I still have those pictures. We had one when my father was still alive. I don't know if it was 2011. I don't even know if I still got the pictures. And we had, I don't know, I think we got 28 inches of snow, which for here, that's a lot for us. Normally you get like a foot to 20 inches or so, but anything over 20 is a lot for us. And so we, like, the snow plows weren't even out. It was that bad, and I've never seen that even back in the 70s. So just it's amazing what that does. So we didn't work either.
Mm.
And I had my boss, like, the snowplow hadn't even come down our street, and my boss is, not that he's my boss, he's like the at that time it was my business, so he's more like a representative for Pepperidge Farm that oversees what we do. He always thought he was our boss, but he wasn't, because he couldn't really, I mean, he could say something or get us in trouble, but they couldn't, like, fire us. That couldn't happen because we owned our roots. So he was like calling us like, when you going out? I'm like, I can't even get out of my driveway. Like, the plows, so I took pictures of, what our street looked like. I'm like, I can't even get out, and I'm not, what am I gonna do? Run the snowblower down the street?
Right in front of the truck.
Well, if the hell, if the plows weren't coming.
Yeah.
What? And they got a ton of snow there already.
Yeah, CR pretty good. I mean, and sometimes they're plowing when they shouldn't be plowing. Sometimes they just need to leave the snow to make it safer.
Right.
They plow down so tight, and it's just makes a skating rink out there.
Yes. And that's what back in the 70s, that's actually what they used to do. They used to just let it go, and they would just take off a little bit of the top layer, and then there would be tracks that you would follow.
And around
then it would freeze and turn to ice.
Around here, I know, like, a lot on the East Coast, they use salt on the roads. They don't use salt here. They just put dirt down. They spray some de-icer, like the freeway. They de-ice the freeway, and then they just put dirt down on the roads here.
Salt in Connecticut at one point was using beet juice or beet
juice.
Beet I don't know what you would call it, but it had the consistency of like sand or whatever. So it was like beet, dried beet, whatever. Oh yeah, look at that.
Dang.
That's not that bad, but that's more snow than we got, man. I don't want to see that.
That's just packed snow. That's about, I don't know, about 8 inches of snow sitting on top of that table.
Right.
This is out in the backyard. I haven't been out in my backyard in like 2 months almost.
Wow. So, where was I? What was I talking about?
Your route?
Oh. Yeah, so eventually, I mean, we got out, but it was like 3 days later before they got the trucks through to get our street done. And it's not like anybody was out shopping or anything. Only this guy that was our quote unquote boss, he was from, I think he was from Nairobi or whatever. So he never really experienced snow and had no idea that, you know, it was going to be this crippling or whatever. So
Don't you
I
live
don't
in
know.
the Seattle area, Rich?
Huh?
I was
Rich?
asking Rich if he lived in the Seattle area. I know a guy that I work with just went over to like Tacoma up over Snoqualmie Pass, which they said is probably going to be closed for about 3 days. So I'm hoping he gets his dumb ass back over this way so he ain't missing work.
Yeah, and adds up in Canada, so he's already got a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Vic said the second biggest 2-day snow was 27, and it was on January. Ours was in like 2011 when we got that huge storm. And Vic realistically isn't that far away. He's only an hour drive, maybe a little bit more. So as that snow comes across, it just depends on where it hits and how it's moving as to who gets what. Because Vic could get 2 feet of snow and we may only get maybe 6 inches, sometimes nothing, depending on how it hits. So if it's moving up the coast and it wants to take out Vic and not me, it easily can, because he's this way. He's linear like this. He's not up and down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not north of me. He's west of me.
Gotcha.
So typically the storms come up the coast, so it can go right into him and not me, or it can go right into me and never even see him.
Well, speaking of all that, we got to get together offline. Since I don't know if that other meetup's going to happen, we were talking about possibly doing something else. So we'll have to get together and have a chat.
Okay, that's cool. But yeah, that was it's been, you know, and the other thing too here is that we had a really warm week of Christmas and New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and typically when that happens, nothing good is coming.
Storm's on its way.
Storms and ridiculous cold weather. So I'm not looking forward. I wish that we had our normal just cold weather. I'm not a big fan of seeing that because it always means destruction is on the way. I mean, we had that one year in February. The month of February never got above 16 degrees here. So I ain't never gonna forget that kind of stuff. I hate that. It was hell to work in too.
Oh yeah.
You'd wake up and it was minus 10, and you go to work and it never got above. For me, because I had to work early, it was never even 16 degrees.
Yeah,
I was lucky if it made it to 10 degrees that month.
I used to do concrete, man. It was like you get up, you out at 4 a.m. till 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Some nights.
Oh, it's brutal.
Freezing your butt off all day from the minute you stepped outside until the minute you got up the next morning to go to work.
Yeah, it's
Cold
totally
to the
brutal.
bone. Yeah.
It really, especially if you're getting up as early as I was, you know, and you have to get up even a little bit earlier during those times. So, you know, getting up at 3:30 in the morning, now you're getting up at, you know, maybe 2:30, 2:45 or whatever.
Yeah.
All those extra minutes, and it wears on you, man. It makes you old and weary real quick.
Yes, sir.
That, man. So not a whole lot of fun. I learned to appreciate what I used to do versus what I was. I mean, it was nice because I would be home early too. Don't get me wrong, that was nice, but I'm not a fan of getting up early. Never was. I'm not a morning person, let's put it that way, and that's what I had, was a morning job. Like, I don't get friendly till like 9 o'clock.
Right. That's what you're talking more like 10, 11, but yeah.
Exactly. So, it was what it was. And doing it for almost 10 years straight, it really, really was wearing on me. I couldn't wait to be done with it. So, um, I wish there's part of me that wishes that I had stayed just for a little longer because I would have had my route paid off and it would have been good to work while the route was paid off for maybe a year or two. That's really what my plan was, but there's no way I would have got through doing both. It never would have
Yeah.
happened. I would have killed myself one way or another.
Yeah, that's never good either.
No, that's why it was time to
Working to the
go.
point, yeah, where you're not enjoying anything.
No, I couldn't enjoy anything.
Right.
So, I mean, at least I had the chance to go and see. As Vic says, he wants me to get together. Yeah, I would love to. Anytime you want to come, Vic, I'm ready. But I would never have that opportunity to go and see Vic because I would have to work on a Saturday. And so that means I get up, and that's after working on Friday and Thursday and every other day.
Yeah.
And there's no way I'm gonna, after working on Saturday morning, which is typically a good day for us. That's when you have to load up for because Sunday you're not gonna go in. I would go out on Saturday night again, so I'm not gonna go and see Vic on a Saturday afternoon. It just won't
Sure.
happen. I'm not gonna drive all the way to New York after driving all morning long. It's just not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I never would have been able to get away for 3 days going to see Trap. So I'm thankful for being able to do all of that too now. I get the coverage from my sister and my brothers as long as I give them enough notice.
Now,
And
at some point, are you going to have to go back to work?
oh yeah, I need to start doing something. That's why I'm trying to develop something that I can do from home.
Gotcha.
So until I can actually get that done, I'm actually going to start doing some there's a company called my sister turned me on to it from
Called Publishers
my
Clearinghouse.
nephew. It's like a shopping thing. So you sign up to be a shopper for people. So you go out and you go do shopping for people. It's already paid for.
Yeah, my
You
sister.
do the shopping, you pick
My
everything
sister
up,
did
and
it.
it could be anything. It could be like a TV.
Yeah, my sister was doing it.
Huh?
My sister was doing it.
Oh, all right. It's called
It's like an Uber driver, but you're basically driving people's goods around.
Right.
Instead of
people. It could
people.
be groceries. It could be anything.
Yeah, you just go pick it up and bring it to them.
Right. And you'll get a tip and you get paid for doing the shopping too.
Right.
So that's what I'm going to try and start doing now to help supplement, because I burned up a lot of my money, and and then hopefully develop something while I'm doing that and being here, because there's a lot of things I can do. It's just a matter of me actually getting to do them. My brain is really, it's
burnt.
mush. It's just mush.
Yeah, you need a break.
I need a break from a lot of things. So it's almost like I have PTSD in a way, because there's times when I can't, my thoughts are just jumbled. They're just everywhere. I can't, like, I need, certain things you need to be able to sit down and think through logically steps, especially if you're working with hot metal and stuff like that, or if you're working with a chainsaw, or
you gotta have a clear head.
If I want to do some welding. That's how I screwed up my thumb. When I cut my thumb off. I don't know if I was actually on at that point, but back last, I don't know if it was February or March, when I went outside because I was finally gonna do some woodworking, and I took a grinder and I put a device on this grinder to help shave wood down. It's like a planer that you put onto a grinder, and I was using my hand to hold down the wood while I had the grinder in the other hand. So I'm holding down the wood with one hand. I had the grinder in the other hand, and as soon as I put the grinder down, it shot across and it took out my thumb. Whew. Hey, Danny, what do you got on there? You got some hearts on? Are you doing some kind of move? What are you gonna do? Stand on one foot?
No, she's just trying to show you her pants, I think.
Oh, all right. I like them pants.
Her Valentine's outfit.
Valentine's pants?
Oh yeah. Rock
Nice. Are they comfy warm and everything and snuggly?
Are they comfy warm?
And they snuggly? Yeah. Cool. They're nice and soft, right? I'd like a pair of those.
John says he wants a pair. She says they're at TJ Maxx.
All right, maybe I'll go get me some. We'll be twins, all right?
Twinsies. Yeah, and I've had some close calls. Working long days. I actually fell on the bucking dogs on a chainsaw one time, and I thought I was gonna die. I thought I was seriously hurt and didn't have a scratch on me. Don't know how it happened. Did some stupid stuff. Uh-oh, Trap losing internet. Here comes a storm.
Well, sometimes, actually not even sometimes, a lot of times when you're tired, you know, it's one thing to have your mind in one place or in a different place. It's a whole nother thing if you're tired, and if you're tired combined with your mind being all out there. So I actually took off.
Oh yeah, the corner of your finger there.
Yeah, that whole top part.
Yeah. That's all right. You didn't need that anyways.
I took off like a chunk of it, so it was gone. And
Yo,
what's up?
my mother was upstairs sleeping, and I didn't want to disturb her. And I went inside and I cleaned it up and I wrapped it up with a towel and everything. I went next door to my neighbor. I'm like, I gotta go somewhere because it's bleeding like crazy. And he couldn't take me anywhere because he was watching his kids. So I ended up driving myself to like a little emergency place. I got in there and the woman opened it up and she's like, "You gotta go to the emergency room." So I got down there and finally they got around to stitching it up. Somehow he stitched it up and folded it over and whatever, and it grew back to being normal. I mean, it's normal.
Yeah.
And it was torn up, right? I know I got a picture of that somewhere. So
I wish I could show you the picture of my buddy who cut his fingers off on his table saw.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Table saws, man.
I think I bought an echo in here.
It's
Oh man, there you went again. It's me? I don't know how I echo. I ain't been echoing all night.
there, I can hear it.
I don't hear it now. I only heard it when you were talking.
All right, maybe it's him.
I think it's trapping his headphones.
It could be.
Just like last time when Jesus was on with his headphones and it was doing it. I don't know.
I know, but I'm hearing an echo now too, though. Whatever.
Weird.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, I can hear it. So I'm just lucky that it grew back.
Yeah.
And I have the thumb again.
Yeah, my buddy's finger didn't grow back. They couldn't put it back on either. I don't think there was much. I don't think there was much left of it.
Well, I mean, a table saw.
Yeah, he was trying to like rip a board from a table, and he didn't realize that he missed taking out a screw.
Ooh.
So it hit the screw hit the blade and kicked the board up, and his instinct was just to push the board back down with his hand, and ran his hand right on the blade. Yeah, just.
Oh man!
I think he cut off like one finger and then messed up like two other fingers.
I can't say that wouldn't have been my reaction either. But man, pushing down.
Yeah, I'll text you the picture.
I know I'm close to the picture. Let me see. Because I saw it when I was looking for the snow. I know the snow was in here. It's probably it's probably in my drive because it was on my other phone. But my finger, I know, is on this phone. I just saw. Damn, I gotta get rid of some of these pictures. They're moving.
See that shot chaos that Tommy picked up?
The what?
That shot chaos. The black and blue one.
I don't think I saw it.
Oh yeah, that's gnarly.
And that wasn't even that bad. It was worse than that. But you can see like the, you know, that corner of it is gone.
Oh
And he had he pulled it up and over so that it made that that angle there.
How long did it take for your nail to grow back?
A while. It's just I never lost it either. He told me you're gonna lose it. And they wanted me to do plastic surgery. And I'm like, I ain't doing plastic surgery. I'm a guy. What do I care? I got scars all over me. I got this one here. See that one?
What's that from?
That's when I got hit by a car.
Oh, damn.
When I was like 12, 13 years old. I'm like, I don't care about scars. What do I care about scars?
Yeah.
And now I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, that's normal.
I still have no feeling in that top part where it's all screwed up.
Yeah, you never will.
And my I don't know, it seems to be coming back little by little. It's not completely.
It'll never be like it was, is what I should have said.
And the nail,
you cut all the nerves off when you cut the tip of your finger off.
And the nail feels weird too. It's thick.
Oh yeah.
But I never lost it, which is strange.
All right, well, I'm gonna jam. We'll talk offline. I want to talk to you about a couple things anyway. So.
Well, we can end the live. I've been on for an hour and a half. Everybody's still in here, which is great.
Yeah, it's great. I'll give you a call tomorrow and we'll chit chat though.
Yeah, all right. Sounds good to me, bro.
Cool, man. Well, you have a wonderful night. Everybody in the chat, you guys have a great night. Appreciate you guys coming into John's Live as always.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, please. That definitely helps out. Helps me out for sure.
Remember, guys, John's
Tommy
the one to turn
John,
to.
you need to turn the bell on to my channel, brother. That Shaq video came out. I do have the bell on. I got it on for. I have it on for you. I have it on for Trap. I have it on for. I don't know, and it never, ever. I even have it on for Rico. For Rico's channel or whatever on Instagram, right? I think I even have it on for that. And I don't get any of the I don't get any of the notifications. I mean, I go on there so I see them.
Do you have it turned on? Do you have the bell turned on for all notifications though?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I have to check that.
Yeah, because there's like all or personalized or a bunch of different choices. But
well, maybe it's not on all, but I know it's on.
Right. All right. Well, everybody, like I said, have a great night. Remember, John is the one to turn to. So.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you to. All right, so thank you to Kyle, thank you to Trap, thanks to Jesus, Ad for coming in. Tommy Big Time, Watch Me at 54.
Why don't you send us out with that intro, John?
Cliff. Oh yeah, let's do the intro as an exit.
We'll make the intro the outro.
Yep, Cliff Fats. I know. What do you call it? Was in here too. Where is he? Rich came in here too. Thank you, Rich. support, and of course Vic, and anybody else that might be running around in here. Because I know not all you guys always come in and chat. You guys just like to sit here and listen to my nonsense.
They're lurkers, man. Lurkers. Later, ad.
Lurkers. So before I sign off, we're going to give you this. And remember, you guys can always buy yourself a nice watch or whatever, but you can't buy yourself any time. So make sure you're good to each other, please. Good to other people. Make sure you call your friends. Tell your friends you love them. Don't be afraid to tell them that you love them.
That's right.
No. So make sure that they know it. And remember, I love you guys. I love all your support. I definitely appreciate it. I love you, brother.
Love you too, bro.
You guys take care until the next time. I think I'm going to do a show later this week. We'll do another watch sale. It's pretty much going to be the same that you've seen, but maybe I'll have a few new pieces in there as well. But that's it. You guys enjoy your night, and thank you for stopping by. And we'll see you again. And don't let Trap bite you in your ass.